Welcome back. I'm going to be going over how to create a landing page. The first thing you want to do is log in, and you should already know how to do this by now. The first thing you're going to see is your normal lead management screen, but since we're going to be creating a page, you're going to go to the Content Management System, or CMS. The first page that it comes on, this is going to be your home page. So since we're wanting to create a page external to this, we're not trying to mess with the home page. For a landing page, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click New Page. So now I've got a brand new page, and for this example, I'm going to choose College Park. So when I went over metadata and what these different fields mean, page title, what would make sense for here? How about College Park Real Estate? It tells exactly what the page is about. The file name, also another very, very important thing to optimizing your pages and making them more search engine friendly and user friendly. Having a series of numbers or something that doesn't make any kind of reference to what the page is about isn't a very good page. So again, another good name for this would be college, and then whenever you do a space, it automatically puts a hyphen, which is kind of what we want right here. So College Park Real Estate. Anchor text. This is what shows up in the menu on the very side of your website when you're in the menu area. So I'll just show you really quick. It's always great, like I said before, to keep these tabs open so you can see what you're doing. So if you come on the main page, that would be this area. It's navigation and communities. And then in the page we're working on, it's right here. You can see there's already one for Altamont, for Seminole County Schools, Lake Mary, and then these are samples, and I'll show you how to get rid of these too. So back to where I was. We don't want to hide it. Hide it, if I select that, means it will not show up in this community area, and that's not what we're looking for right now, because we do want it to show up. And then hide content feature, that is this area, the picture, your header here. If you make a really involved, detailed page, maybe this isn't so important. You want to highlight the information instead of that. Well, it gives you that option. So if you play around with this stuff, you're not going to break anything, so have at it. Keywords, again, like I said before, you can't just keep stuffing them in here. It's really not going to do you a lot of good, but we'll put a few in here. The obvious one is probably College Park Real Estate, College Park Homes, College Park Condos. And I picked this example because College Park is an area where the first thing that comes to mind is not going to be Florida. It's probably going to be Maryland, or there's another College Park I think in Atlanta, and those are probably bigger areas. So if you say College Park, and you witness one of the flaws. If you type in here and you decide, oh, I want to go back and put something in here, it puts you right back to the end. So you kind of have to think a little bit about what you're going to type. So I'll try that again. I'll do College Park FL, because a lot of people are going to search that way rather than just College Park. College Park Florida, and then we can still do College Park Homes, College Park FL Homes, and we just have a few. And then again, this description area, that shows up in Google, just to be thorough here. When you type College Park, the description is this area, and then the page title is right here. So for this, it's the University of Maryland. So again, when you look at these results, this is not a good one to target. So it'd be better to say College Park FL Homes, and I'll bet you now we've got real estate sites, Trulia, My College Park, Old Town Brokers. So we've got some people in here, and that's more of a phrase that you'd be looking for. So College Park FL Homes. So maybe we want to call this the page title, College Park FL Homes. And remember, this is actually the file name. So when you go on your site, it would be College Park FL Homes.php, that is the page that you just created. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it here. Then after we finish, I'm going to press enter, and you'll see that it's going to go right to that page. The description is what you see here. So like for this example, it says, whether you're looking at downtown Orlando condos, luxury winter park homes, or desirable Thornton Park, Holland Park, blah blah blah. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's pretty good copy. I'll just steal that. This is an example. So whether you're looking at downtown condos, luxury winter park homes, or desirable Thornton Park, Baldwin Park, College Park, or surrounding area homes, I'm your agent. Okay. So now again, all we've done is the metadata. You haven't created anything on a page yet. So now we're going to get into the actual, creating a landing page. And a landing page is just called that because it's where you want people to land for a given area. So for College Park real estate, if someone was interested in that, a relevant landing page would be this College Park page. So the next thing you need to do is you need to have content. So if you're going to have a page about College Park, you've got to have information about College Park in the area. So rather than reinvent the wheel and you watch me type all this stuff out, I'm taking something I wrote before I did the video, and I'm just going to put it in, and we'll pretend I was writing it while we were doing the video. So the first thing you want to do is actually, I would say, match your file name. Whatever is the term you really want to go after. So like we saw College Park FL Homes, that was something where there's a lot of real estate pages. This would be something that people search and that would be relevant. So I think that's a great name. So let's just call the page College Park FL Homes. Or if you don't like homes, we can say real estate. Very, very important thing. Whenever you start a page, you've always got to have a heading. You don't have to physically. I mean, the system doesn't require you to. But for internet marketing purposes, for being clear to your visitor, you always want to take advantage of these headings here. So I always suggest use heading 1, or as someone who knows HTML or does a lot on the internet, they'll just refer to that as H1, and it's a tag, so it's an H1 tag. So you've just created an H1 tag by not knowing what it is, but by saying, hey, I like this heading style, it looks pretty nice. So I suggest use this heading style. It's really going to help your page out. So right here we've gotten a little bit into what College Park is. I always suggest do like one paragraph and keep it short. Just enough to tell them a very little bit about the area. And then the next thing is, if you look at a lot of these pages that I've created here on the main brokerage site, they all kind of have something in common. They tell you a little bit about the city, and then they get into showing you homes. So Orlando's kind of a big area, has a lot of things, so this is probably a little bit bigger of a paragraph than I'd suggest. I'd make it a little bit shorter, but since Orlando's so big, I kind of gave a lot of info for that one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create this, how to get these nice sorting listings, and then show your listings here, and then make it to where if you put a link in here, you can drop down to this area and see all the other great information that you have. So I'm going to stop here, and we'll pick right back up.